On the edge of a wide plain stood a village called Fenmir, where the grass swayed like waves and the night stretched quiet and long. Among the villagers was a woman named Clara, known for her steady hands and patient heart. She worked as the village seamstress, stitching clothes for every household, her little shop always smelling of dye, fabric, and fresh tea. Clara lived alone, though not unhappily. Her life was simple, filled with the rhythm of sewing and the hum of conversation from customers who stopped by. Yet, in her quiet moments, she often gazed at the horizon where the plain met the forest. There was a particular oak tree taller than the rest that seemed to beckon her. One evening, as she locked up her shop, Clara noticed a boy standing by her door. He was thin, barefoot, and looked no older than 10. His clothes were ragged, but his eyes, grey and restless, held something unearthly. "Are you lost?" she asked gently. The boy shook his head. "No, I'm waiting." "For who?" He didn't answer, only glanced toward the oak tree in the distance. Clara felt a chill, though the night air was warm. She turned to ask another question, but the boy was gone, as if he had stepped between one breath and the next. That night, Clara dreamed of the oak. She saw its branches heavy with lanterns, each glowing like a captured star. Beneath it, the boy waited, whispering words she couldn't understand. When she woke, her hands ached as though she had been sewing all through the night, though her needle and thread lay untouched. The next evening, she walked to the oak. The plains were hushed, the air heavy with silence. When she reached it, she found a scrap of fabric snapped on the bark deep blue, stitched with silver thread, though she had never worked with such cloth. The boy appeared again, this time leaning against the tree. His voice was low when he spoke. "It's almost ready, but I need someone who can mend what's broken." He looked at her as if she were the answer to something he had been waiting for. Clara's heart pounded. She didn't understand, yet she felt the weight of his words. She reached for the cloth, and as her fingers brushed it, the oak seemed to breathe. Its roots shifted, its branches swayed though no wind touched them. When she blinked, the boy was gone once more. Only the fabric remained in her hand, cool and shimmering under the fading sun. From then on, Clara kept the piece of cloth by her work table. She didn't know what it belonged to, or why the boy had chosen her, but she felt the thread of her life tug towards something beyond the ordinary, as though every stitch she made was part of a larger pattern waiting to be revealed. And some nights, when the village slept, she swore she saw lantern light glowing faintly on the horizon, where the oak tree stood.